You ready for our next speaker? Yes. So he was born in Rochester, Minnesota. He enlisted into the U.S. Army in 1989, and among several other deployments, he was deployed to Haiti immediately following the devastating earthquake in 2010 that killed over 250,000 citizens and left over 1 million needing medical attention and supplies. In 2016, he won a state Senate seat, and during his first session, he was able to push legislation that made West Virginia the 29th state to legalize medicinal marijuana. Did you notice? Did you notice how I didn't have to read that part off the paper? I had that memorized. In 2018, he ran for Congress in the reddest district in the country and was #1 out of 435 races in turning red voters back to blue. He and his wife, Kelly, have been married for 22 years, and their 2 children, Richard III and Kayla Levon, are both attending college in West Virginia. Please welcome Major Retired Richard Ojeda.
Can you hear me? Wow! Wow! That's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Glad to be here in Iowa. Wow! The TYT Army. Now let me tell you, where I come from, an army is a body of action. And that's exactly what we must become now and continue committing acts of action until we take our democracy back. Now, I don't know if some of you all saw Fahrenheit 11/9. I got in a lot of trouble with some folks. I don't give a because I said that America is not the greatest country anymore. We were at one time, and we can be again. But we can only get there if everybody plays a role, if everybody participates. The days of you going to the polls and voting, and that being the only thing that you do, is over. It's over. You have got to make sure that you educate people. Right now, you can go on social media and you can find 9 out of 10 memes that are posted that you know are garbage. I had to sit, first off, it took me 4 hours waiting on an aircraft to even take off from Atlanta to come here today. And then I had to sit next to a big Trump supporter. And let me tell you something. I turn people off when they ask me, what you think of AOC? And then they say, she's not that smart. Exactly. Automatically, I turn the guy off, put my headphones in, don't want to talk to him. But let me tell you something. The reputation of our nation that was built by those men that stormed those beaches 75 years ago, that reputation is dwindling. And it's dwindling because we've got leadership. I don't call it leadership, but that's what they call it. They are absolutely destroying our democracy. They're trying to take away everything from us. The middle class is disappearing, and that's what they want. They are trying to dumb down the country, and that's what they want. And we cannot sit idly by and let this happen. We've got to take action. We are under siege right now. We know for a fact that our elections were attacked. And we've got a man from Kentucky, Mitch McConnell, asshole. That's right. Let me tell you something. This is your duty. It's your duty. You must call everybody that you know from Kentucky. And you've got to tell them, Kentucky, you can save this. You can turn things around. You make sure you do not send that guy back to the Senate. If Kentucky does that, they will all be heroes in all of our eyes. South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, you call everybody that you know from South Carolina and you tell them it's in your corner. You can do something about it. Vote him out. There is a phenomenal person that has thrown his hat in the ring to run against Lindsey Graham. We need to support him. I need everybody here to research the candidates. I need everybody here to make sure that you support those candidates. I need you making phone calls. I need you knocking on doors. I need you donating to those candidates. If the candidate knocks on your door, the first question you need to ask is, are you going to take money from corporate PACs? And if he said yes, kick him off your porch and slam a door. This room may be packed. This room may be packed, but we are the minority. We are the minority. We've got to get out there and educate people and convince them. When you see someone share a nasty meme that you know is garbage, educate them. Show them where it's wrong. And then maybe their eyes will open up and they will realize that we are in a world of hurt. They want to do away with everything. They want to dumb down America. Why? Why is it? How can we be the greatest if we can't offer health care to our citizens? Other countries can do that. Other countries can do that. Tell me something. Why can we not provide education, free college to all of our students out there? Why not? Why not? How about we start making the people at the top 1% finally ante up and pay for something around here? And we can do that. We can do that. But the only way we're going to do that is if we push candidates that will absolutely swear that they will do just that. And if they won't do just that, kick them off your porch. I'm going to tell you that it is an honor to be here. It's an honor for someone like myself to get a phone call from Jink and says, hey, I want you to come speak to a group of folks because it's my duty. I spent 24 years in the military and I served this nation. I've got multiple deployments to places like Iraq and Afghanistan. And let me tell you something. The VA system needs a lot of work. We've got 22 veterans that are committing suicide every single day. So don't tell me we're the greatest country. We must do more for our veterans out there. And you know what? We can. If we start putting candidates forward that we know will fulfill those promises. So make no mistake about it. Research. If you don't know somebody that's challenging some of these people that are absolutely holding our democracy hostage, then you actively go find people to run against these folks, and then you support them. And you get the support for them all across your counties, all across your state, and all across this country. We can either lose our democracy, or one day we can look back and realize that each and every one of you are the heroes that saved it. Get active. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way. Wow!